Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday there was a burial service of the brother to Beatrice Inyangala. Beatrice Inyangala is the PS for higher education, a well-educated lady, and this was a former running mate in Kakamega County to Cleophas Malala. She was Malala's running mate. And that was the only person who was giving confidence in terms of education to Malala candidature. Because wale walikuwa nasema Malala masomo yake yanatosha kuwa gavana kweli. Though Malala has a degree, but then the most educated person there to that ticket, it was Inyangala. So in that burial, we have leaders who attended. We have the side from the Kenya Kwanza side. Of course, even CS for Education Machogu was there. PS also, Sang Kibet was also there because this was their colleague who was burying her brother. But then, most of the Luya leaders who attended that burial, they were not in support of Kenya Kwanza government from Western, apart from Cleophas Malala, the current UDA party secretary general. So Malala was trying to fight in that funeral to just rescue Jubilee Party, because whoever got to speak there, they were speaking about a party or a government that is oppressing Kenyans. Ukipandisha bei ya unga, wewe una expect sisi kama walio tuseme nini? Tutasema nini? Sababu sisi ugali lazima tukule. Ukitupea hiyo chakula ingine kama ni mchele, kama ni maragwe ama nini, tutasema tumelalia mchele ama maragwe. But when we have ugali, that is our best delicacy. Hapo tumekula. Hii ingine tumelala njaa. So ukipandisha bei ya unga, what do you expect? So Malala was so much angry and upset. And when he got a chance to speak, he lectured Luya leaders and the Western residents, watu wa Luya. Akawaambia wako na kiburi na inafaa waheshimu serikali na waunge mkono serikali for them to get benefit. He really lectured people there, the mourners and Luya leaders who do not support Kenya Kwanza side, that they have to support the government if they need benefit. If not, then they will not gain anything by just confronting government or trying to play opposition politics. But one man who we analyzed yesterday, Seth Panyako, stood up and did the unexpected. First of all, he resigned from UDA party as a senior leader there. Secondly, he lectured William Samuel Ruto and his administration like a small kid in the presence of Cleophas Malala. Seth Panyako has been in UDA party, a man you would expect to support Cleophas Malala's position. Instead, he lectured the party leader, he lectured the government, and Malala was not spared. So Malala was there after struggling to lecture Luya leaders. Now a man stood up and lectured the government that is trying to defend in his presence. Listen to this shortly.
Lakini jana niliongea na rais mwendo saa moja, tukazungumza, ikaonekana kwamba msimamo ambao nimechukua kupinga mambo ya housing na kupinga mambo ya kuongeza gharama ya maisha hainiruhusu kuendelea kuwa kiongozi wa chama ya UDA. Kwa hivyo hivi leo, kwa niaba ya rafiki yangu ambaye alikuwa anasema vile yalivyo, natangaza kwamba nimeondoka kwenye uongozi wa chama cha UDA. Natangaza kwamba nimeondoka katika chama cha UDA na mimi nimeamua kukaa na wananchi. Maana tulipokuwa tunatafuta kura, tulikuwa tunasema kazi ni kazi, pesa wapi? Mfukoni. Saa hizi wanatuambia kazi ni kazi, pesa kwa serikali. Mnakubali hiyo? Bei ya sukari imefika shilingi 450. Mnakubali hiyo? Mafuta tulisema tutapunguza. Wanapunguza ama wanaongeza? Wanapunguza ama wanaongeza? Masomo walisema watatusaidia watoto wetu kwa shule za private. Hakuna school fees kwa universities ya private. Hiyo ni kusaidia ama ni kuwa maskini? Wanasema hata house girls watakuwa na tax collectors, watakuwa na collect taxes kwa manyumba zenu. Hiyo ni kuchenga maskini hasla ama ni kuwa hasla? Hii serikali ni ya kuchenga hasla ama ni ya kuwa hasla? Hii ni serikali ya kuwa mnyonge au kuchenga mnyonge? Kuanzia leo nimeamua kukaa na wananchi. Siwezi kukaa na watu ambao wananyonga wananchi. Wananchi hoye! Wananchi hoye! Asanteni na Mungu awabariki. Na mimi niko na pole yangu kwa mama wachane.
Now we are continuing the Punchline of the Castle, but that's a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Just imagine trying to fight a war, then you end up losing that war in presence of senior officials in the ruling party, where you are the Secretary General. Malala is at home. That burial is touching on someone who is part of the government, Beatrice Nyangala. So ni matanga ambayo ilikuwa imeongozwa na watu wa serikali. So you have Oparanya who has attended that funeral. Hapo ana lecture serikali. You have the Kakamega governor, FCPA Fernandez Baraza, ako pale ana lecture serikali. Sababu hata mpaka saizi governors are yet to get disbursement of the counties to run the affairs of the county. So how do you support such a government? How do you explain to the people? You cannot try to assist with such kind of government because there is no resources in a county. Hakuna maendeleo yote yatafanyika kwa county. So how do you support it? So all leaders there, they stood up, they spoke their mind. We have the Kakamega woman rep. Ako pale. Mama Ferris Muhanda. No one was supporting the government. So that was the embarrassment Malala faced in Kakamega County. Before his visitors, akina Machogu wamekaa tu, wanasikia serikali inapigwa lecture na mtu mwenye alikuwa vice chair wao Western region. I'm telling you, selling UDA party in Western, it will be like trying to sell pork meat in the mosque. Ni sawa na kungojea meli katika uwanja wa ndege. It might not sell. And this confirms that it is always very hard to defend a failing government. Malala is trying to defend a failed government in Western, but Ruto was lectured properly. Seth Panyako is one man who is seeing UDA is sinking and is not ready to allow his image to sink with UDA party. Sababu huyu ni mtu amevaa virauni mbili. Number one, this is the Secretary General of the trade union associated with the nurses in this country. Number two, this is a politician who wanted to vie as a senator, Kakamega. Because Khalwale alikuwa run as the governor of Kakamega, Seth Panyako was to run as a senator of Kakamega. But there was a kind of negotiation arrangement between Kenya UDA and ANC party to allow Malala to run as the governor and Khalwale to step down and vie for the senator. That's how Seth Panyako alikuwa amechezwa hivyo na ikawa kwetu pale chini. So you want to come back and you cannot run for any elective seat hata kama ni member of parliament huko. because they can choose to run for member of parliament in any of those constituencies, because out of all members of parliament in Kakamega County, ANC iko tu na moja. The rest is a ODM, apart from one seat that went to DAPK party ya Peter Selassie. So Panyako can vie even as a member of parliament. But it can never happen within Kenya Kwanza or UDA side, because this one is a sinking boat. Inazama. So lazima uambie Malala ukweli na uambie Ruto ukweli. We are not with you. And you can see the response from ground. People are with the Seth Panyako. Seth Panyako lecture William Samoei Ruto in front of Machogu. Kibet was there. Beatrice Nyangala ndiye alikuwa amefiwa na ndugu yake. Alikuwa amekaa hapo akisikia tu serikali ambayo hapo ndani inapigwa lecture. That is clear indication you can't sell UDA anymore in Western. If it was easy to sell UDA in the future in Western, then Panyako would stay within UDA party and try to come back in 2027. Yeye kwa ground anaona hao watu walikuwa na ukora mwingi sana during campaign, and he cannot stomach. It is very hard to defend ukora. He better be with the people, defend people. Na mambo ya kusema watu wakaanza kata ushuru, wewe unaambia nurses walipe 3%. Besides that unamwambia tena unataka kuja kuwakata another 3% of house levies. Hapana, anasema yeye haiwezekani. I rather be with the people, but not you. So I don't know your views, but that's how the real situation was on the ground. Malala from one side lecturing members of parliament from Western, lecturing Luya people for not supporting the government, but then a man comes in and give him a big challenge. Let us meet in the comment section for continuation of the conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.